right, y'all, since I had such a good response from the video I put up the other day about lower back and being in your chair, I thought I would do another short video that will help you find some movements that can further bring some relief, stretching, and strengthening to your lower back. So first of all, posture is key. Standing position in Tadasana, or equal standing pose, is essential. Now, a lot of people, we tend to stand around and kind of lean into one hip, or we're talking, whatever, and this can create sacroiliac dysfunction. So what we want to do is stand tall and strong, feet parallel under your hips. The backs of your thigh bones move towards the back of your pelvis, so there's a softness in your groin. If you have a tendency to lock out your knees, you might notice that. You want the tops of your shin bones to be slightly forward, so as your legs are straight, they're strong. And you can look for a pelvic neutral, so maybe hands at your hip crease, that V shape where your thigh bones come into your hip sockets, and just kind of rock back and forth through your hips, okay? And then there will come a point where you find neutral, and there will be a lift in your pelvic floor muscles and in your lower abdominal muscles that will support your visceral organs. Stand tall, shoulders relax down. We open and reach through the crown of our head. So here's what you practice without looking like a robot while you're in line at the grocery store or the bank or wherever, or even, when you're standing around speaking with your colleagues. Just be aware of equal weight on both feet and that pelvic neutral, so that you're not putting unnecessary pressure on your hips. And then into a forward fold, what to do and what not to do. You inhale and stretch your arms up high. We showed this in the chair. You might interlace your fingers, and when you interlace your fingers and reach your arms to the sky, this helps our spine to find its natural alignment. As we forward fold, keep your legs straight, hinge at your hips, engage your abdominals, and look for a long spine. You might place your hands on your thighs, further down into your shin. You might use the back of a chair or press your arms into a wall so that your spine is long and your core engaged. You can gradually sink down deeper into your fold as you're comfortable with it. You can bring your hands and forearms to the chair and rest your head here. Okay. It's really key that your back stays as long as possible, that you hinge at your hips as much as possible. And what not to do is kind of just hang out in space. I see people do this a lot. They just kind of round their upper back and let their head hang and their arms dangle, and what happens here is that puts a lot of load on your lower back and can really aggravate lower back pain. So it's better to give your body support. Even if you just place your hands on your shins or your thighs, that'll give you a little bit more support for your lower back, and you'll feel your abdominals engaged. Strong abdominals, a strong core is so key to a healthy lower back. Okay, so from the forward fold, come out and let's come onto our backs. Okay, nice and easeful as we lay on our backs. I'm going to move this out of the way. Okay. Lay on your back with your feet on the floor, heels as wide as your hips. You can draw your knees into your chest. Let the relaxed weight of your legs fall into your hands. So your arms become straight. You can flex your feet if you want to get a little more strength out of it. And as you exhale, press your navel to your spine, draw your knees in towards your chest, bend your elbows. As you inhale, straighten your arms, breathe into your belly, exhale, and inhale. So this creates a little massage, a little mobilization for your lower back and can help to relieve pain in the sacroiliac. Then from here you can begin to draw some circles, massage the muscles that attach to your sacrum, your tailbone. Change directions, and you might notice, little areas of tension or resistance. You can slow down. Invite your breath into those areas to invite release. And bring your feet down. And then a figure 4. Okay, so pelvic tilt. Press your navel to your spine. Your feet press into the floor. Maybe your arms as well. Inhale, arch your back. And exhale, pelvic tilt. So pelvic tilts are a really good way to help bring some stability into the core. And then a figure 4 stretch. Reach your right leg high, cross your right ankle over your left knee, press your right hand into your inner thigh. Breathe in and breathe out. Then you can pick up your left leg and interlace your hands behind your thigh. If you need a little assistance to bring your leg up, can't reach behind your thigh, you could get a yoga strap or a belt from a bathrobe or whatever. Bring your right arm between your legs, bring the strap behind your thigh, and then you can bring your leg in, giving yourself as much support as you need. Again, you can rock your legs back and forth, draw circles of your legs, and massage your lower back, massage your hips, explore what's going on inside of my body today. Inhale and exhale. And of course, we need to balance things out. Pelvic tilt, navel to spine, reach your left leg high, cross it over. Press your hand into your thigh and breathe here. Now there's a good chance that one side feels a little tighter than the other if you have some imbalance, asymmetries going on in your body. So in that case, you might just stay with the side that feels a little bit tighter, a little bit more resistant for a few more breaths, or switch back and forth between the two sides and do the side that feels a little tighter, twice. Bring your leg up, interlace your hands behind your thigh or use your strap and rock side to side. Circle out. Invite your breath into your hips, into your lower back. Invite release. Breathe in and breathe out. Inhale and exhale, release. Okay, and then a constructive rest pose. You bring your knees together and heel toe your feet apart. So it's knees together, feet wide, and rest your arms at your side. This creates some spaciousness in your lower back. And then you can rock your legs side to side. Notice your feet are nice and wide, so as you draw your knees side to side, this gives a deep stretch into your hip flexors, into your belly, into your outer hips and your inner thighs. So you can move side to side as slowly as you like, and maybe pause and rest here for a breath or 3, as long as you like, 5 minutes. When you hold a stretch and you're supported and at ease in the stretch, your body can gradually let go. Roll to your side to protect your lower back as you come up to sit. And as to not disturb anybody, And then we can come onto our bellies, okay? So on your belly, excuse me, if you place a towel or a blanket under your hips, that can help to bring a little bit of support and relief for your lower back. I'm glad you're the star of the show, you know what, but I really want people to see my hips, okay? So over on this side, over on this side, over on this side, okay? And so on your belly, you bend your knees, rock your legs side to side, okay? Oh, you rock your legs side to side. That'll give the relief for your lower back. Massage your quadriceps, the front of your thighs, rectus femoris muscle, and relax your hamstrings. Okay, and then from here you can practice some spinal extensions. Now if you have, really tight hip flexors, the bent knees can help to give a little more stretch to the front body. Place your hands under your shoulders and come into a modified low cobra. Lift your head and heart into your back bend here and relax down. If you bring your toes together and heels wide, toes together, heels wide, that can create more ease in the lower back for a full cobra. So a low cobra, elbows stay close to your body. Maybe you can lift higher into a spinal extension, a full cobra. But if your lower back is sensitive, you probably want to keep it a little lower. Okay. You are not helping. So when you're ready, you can come out and one more pose for your lower back on your back. Yeah. Well, we'll leave it at that for now. Okay. Oh no, we won't. So we'll come from the cobra. Sorry, people, into a cat pose, all fours, quadruped, and a simple cat tuck and cat round of your spine to bring mobilization into the entire length of your spine. Create a wave that rolls up your back. My body breathes in, my body breathes out. And finally, we'll end up in a child's pose. Bring your feet together, knees apart. You can cushion your shins on a folded blanket to bring ease. You can melt your entire front body down to the earth, or you could give yourself some support, maybe a yoga block or two, or a bolster under your chest and under your head, and rest here. Balasana, child's pose. Breathe in and breathe out. And rise up. So remember, the spine moves through So 4 planes of motion: forward folds, backward bends, side bends, and twists. So every day you want to move your body, move your spine in all 4 planes of direction so that you can keep your spine healthy, flexible, and strong. Next time, we'll do some core work to bring more strength.